YouTube, I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be my story of living with stutter or being a stutter, or I'm not sure what it's called, and how you can live your life with it, with having that disability or something. Okay, so first of all, as you can hear, I don't stutter a lot now, but my life used to be a whole lot different, guys. So if you do stutter, don't give up. Like, better times are gonna come around. You just have to do the right things and pray to God that it will go away. So I was not able to say my name until I was 15 years old. 15, guys, that's a lot of years. And just imagine how often you say your name. Yeah, it is a lot. Or at least in my life, I had to meet a lot of new people. I was meeting new people through dance and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about how I got rid of it a little bit later in the video. I'm just gonna let you guys know what I went through, and yeah. So as I said, I was not able to say my name, but it wasn't only that. I stuttered like in every sentence. I stuttered every minute. So I was trying to get by. I didn't say much. I didn't make the effort to make new friends and all of that. So once I was actually sent to my principal's office because we had a, you know, when your teacher is sick or something, you get like an extra teacher. So yeah, we had that kind of a teacher, and we all have to say our names. And I was trying to say mine. I was like, my name is and you know, when you stutter, you can make really ugly faces, like mine, like my ugliest stutter face. It's not pretty, and I was just like standing there, be like making faces and all that. So yeah, she sent me to the principal's office, and the principal knew that I stuttered, that I stuttered. So she was like, "What the is going on? Who is this teacher?" So yeah, she talked to the teacher and all that. I'm not sure she's teaching anymore. She shouldn't, at least. And like a few times when I went on the bus and I didn't manage to say that I wanted like a ticket or where I was going, and so I was like neglected from going on the bus. It was like, "No, sorry, you have to buy your ticket and stuff." And I was like, and back then, remember, there was no iPhones, there was nothing. Kids these days, they have iPhones and stuff like that from they are 7 years old. We didn't have none of that. I didn't even have my own phone. So there was no way I can just write it. But yeah, I could have been going on with a note, like pretending I can't talk or something. Or I didn't pretend, but yeah. So that was definitely hard. I was laughed at a lot. Kids don't know what stutter is most times. So you will get through some hard times, but those hard times will only make you stronger. Like right now, I don't think I would be the person that I am today if I hadn't been through all of that. So, and a lot of people just gonna tell you to like, just calm down and breathe and whatever. It's not just to breathe. And people think it's so easy, like just like breathe, talk slowly, blah blah blah. It's not that easy, and people need to know that. And I know there's a Facebook video going viral right now. There's a kid in school, and they're not letting him take his exams it's called. Like the writing part, everyone does that, and everyone does the talking part. So the teacher are not letting him pass the talking part, and he stutters a lot. You can't understand a word that he's saying. And the teacher was like, I think I saw the, what is the movie called? The King's Speech or something like that. But yeah, that he had seen that and that music would help him. So the teacher gave the student some headphones and some music. And from there, he started reading his speech that we had heard earlier that was impossible to understand a word. We can now start slowly to understand a little bit more. So from that, he starts a few words, and a few words led to a sentence, and all of a sudden he can speak freely, almost. So that video and all those kids that have bullied him, all of a sudden, because in the end of the video, he's doing the voluntary speech. I'm not sure. You know, the smartest kids in class or something. Yeah. So he's doing that speech in front of the whole school without almost stuttering at all, using headphones with music. And all of the kids are crying. They are bawling their eyes out. Probably not, or maybe because they now knew what he was going through and now knew why he was talking like that. But yeah, that clip was so touching. I will try to find it and put in the link down below so you guys can watch it. You should watch it. But yeah, after a lot of years with being bullied and people pointing at me for not, oh, look at that girl, she can't speak, ha ha ha, shut your mouth. It's better that you shut your mouth than you're talking, blah blah blah. If you can't talk, just shut up, and all of that. And I didn't tell my mom, or I didn't tell nobody about this, which is dumb because I went all those years with it inside of me. But yeah, being 15 years old, I was going to be confirmated. I'm not even sure if that's a word in English, but it's that party where you go from being a child to being a young woman. So you get all your family together, you go to church, and then you have dinner after and get some gifts and all of that. So before that, you had to go to a camp with church for I think 3 days, and yeah. So I was going to that camp knowing I had to say my name to 100 people. I was like, I'm gonna stand here for a year until I get done. I'm never gonna get done saying my name to all of these people. So knowing that, I spoke to my mom, I spoke to my family and all of that, and my mom saw this documentary on TV about this man trying something called SpeaechEasy, which looks like a hearing gear, you know, for those people that are deaf. So yeah, something that you have here in your ear and all that. So I was trying that. I went to the cancellation hour or something to try it out, and they said that I could try it for a week and then we had to give it back, or we could buy it. So the first time that I had it on, it was very, very, very strange. It had sorry, there are voices in your ear that speaking to you, or it says what you are saying before it's actually coming out through your mouth. But the voices are like snip and snap. I'm not sure if they're even called that in English. I will put the picture of them right here from the Disney thing. But yeah, that was very hard having that in my ear all the time, like an echo. But throughout time, I got used to it and I didn't notice it no more. So passing forward to the camp, I was now in line trying to talk to all those people. And I haven't really tried to talk to other people than my mom with this hearing gear. So I was really like excited, but at the same time scared if I was going to get disappointed if it didn't work and all of that. So I went to camp, stand in line to say hi to all those people, and then the first person come up to me and be like, hi, and they say the names and it's my turn. I was like, my heart was beating so fast, it was like boom 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 boom. And then I tried and I was like, Helena, and it worked. I could say my name without no bumps, and it was just like, what just happened? And I had to just like make sure that it was true, so I told her my name again and it worked. And I went to the next person and I said my name and I could say it again. And at this point, remember, it had been all my 15 life, my 15 years. I have not lived 15 life. But yeah, 15 years of not saying my name, I can now say it. I started bawling my eyes and I went to the bathroom. And I got back, I continued saying my name to all these people. And I could say it over and over again. And before I even knew it, I had told my name 100 times without stuttering. It was the most fulfilling moment of my life. I feel like till this day it's probably the best thing that has happened to me, other than having a great family and all of that. But like, it was such an amazing like feeling, being able to say my name, being able to tell them about where I'm from, being able to have a real life conversation without stuttering. And guys, I was stuttering hard, not just saying my name, with everything. So it was such an amazing feeling. And I just remember in school having to do like poetry or reading out loud in class or something. Nobody really understood what I was saying, but I just didn't want to be different. I wanted to do it. I couldn't, like my teacher told me, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. I just didn't want to be different. I wanted to do what everybody else was doing, because I felt like if I didn't, everybody would look at me as this weird girl that didn't read out loud, or she never talks or whatever. But yeah, so I would just say sorry that I made this story so long, but I just feel like it's a story that's very important to me and I just wanted to share it with you guys. But yeah, that wasn't really why I wanted to make this video, to tell you guys the story. I wanted to encourage you guys that's sitting behind the screen, or maybe you have a sister or somebody that stuttered, that's why you're here watching this video right now. I just want to encourage everybody that if you work hard, I was trying different breathing techniques and different stuff, like to try to calm down and not to be nervous, because when you're nervous you stutter a whole lot more. So I would just encourage you guys to never give up and work hard, because you can get there. I still stutter till this day, but as you guys can hear, it's not noticeable. Sometimes I get hang-ups and I can get the strange faces and all of that, but it's so rare that it doesn't really bother me. I think it makes me unique. I think it makes me different, but different in a positive way, because I can actually have a conversation. So I would just say that don't think about all the people that bully you. Don't think about none like, you see that? Now I stuttered. But don't think about none of that. Just do your life. Go through life. Yeah. Just like, be yourself and don't be ashamed of who you are. Be proud and don't let nobody tell you to shut up or to, like, I don't know, just embrace yourself and try to work within yourself and get your technique, because everybody has a different technique. And even before I had the hearing gear, I was really trying out. But if you do need to read out loud in class, I'm gonna give you one tip that I hope will help. It changed my life, that's for sure. If you pressure your hand, like, I'm not sure how I should say this. By the way, I'm sitting on the floor on my knees because my light bulb just went out, so it's too dark sitting on the bed. But yeah, I can show you guys a technique. If you sit like this, if there's a table here, you sit like this and you push your hand into your stomach behind your ribs like this, to the point where you actually cannot breathe or you can breathe, but it's kind of hard to relax. But doing that, I don't know, for me that helped. Like, if you lean towards, you have to actually be a little bit on top of your desk, and it will help you, or at least it'll help me. So I hope it can help some of y'all. And a different technique that I used a lot is a breathing technique that you almost breathing like an out breath, like exhale every time that you say like the word, like hello, how are you, and I don't know, just on every word. Welcome to my channel. I know it sounds dumb, but it helped me a lot in the beginning before I had that hearing gear. By the way, I had that hearing gear for like a year and a half, and then I quit it because I could talk very much the same without it. So I didn't want to like carry it around because it was stressful when it was raining. And it's really expensive, so I didn't want to take the risk of losing it or something like that. So we gave it back, and they changed like the what is it called, like the tip of it. So yeah, so somebody else could use it. But I'm not sure if this video is helpful to anybody. I'm just rambling right now. But I just really want you guys to keep your hopes up. Look at me. I'm an example. I could not talk. I could not get my sentences out. I could not, nothing. And that's one of the reasons I love to sing, because that was my moment where I could like say something that was not being like, it was not hard. I could say whatever I wanted. So, and again, I don't have a voice to sing, but I just love to sing because it's been a part of my process, I guess. And again, with dancing as well, I can dance without having any problems. But I started dancing after my stutter was good, so I started dancing at 16. Yeah, a little late 16. So yeah, again, I'm not sure where I'm going with this video. I just wanted you guys to see that it is possible to get through it, and you will get rid of it little by little. And just Google and look up, I'm not sure what it's called in English. I will Google the word on Google Translate and put it here so you guys can know what word I'm talking about. There's a person that can help you with, like, for people that have problems to speak. That's like their major. That's what they do. They help people that can talk. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to hear my story and maybe get a positive mindset. Okay, maybe one day I can talk. Maybe one day I get rid of this. And yeah, and again, I prayed a lot for it to happen. I'm not saying all of you guys have to go Christian or something. I'm just telling you guys my story and what I did. So you guys can do whatever you want. I'm just letting you guys know my story. So yeah, I'm not sure if this video makes any kind of sense or nothing like that. I just wanted to share the story. So thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe please, and like this video if you think it makes sense or if it helped you in any kind of way. And again, check out the link to this Facebook video. I will put the link down below, so go check that out please. Bye.